Gaffer, 2 games coming up at home now, starting tomorrow, and then you've got a Dundee United game on Tuesday. But just looking at the Inverness game for just now, what are your thoughts going into it?
Yeah, it'd be a good game, you know. They've been unbeaten in the last 3 games, all beat 3 draws, but they're a good run of form actually. Scoring a lot of goals, so we know how difficult the game will be. I've been talking a lot of injuries up there, but we don't really look too much into that. You know, we just concentrate myself. We've got a few of ourselves in the last few days, so yeah, looking forward to the game as always.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned the injuries there, but not looking into it too much. But you know, having gone through it ourselves this season, you'll know what he's going through right now. Yeah,
of course, it's been difficult. I think I said pre-match I think it was Airdrie, that the amount of teams this season have been picking up a lot of injuries. You know, Dunfermline have gone through it at the moment, Inverness are going through it, we went through it, Arbroath are going through it. It's tough, but like I say, that's why you build a squad, and people need to step up to the mark and stake a claim to why they should be starting games.
And in terms of the previous times out against Inverness this season, it's been 2 difficult games, but you know, the games are always difficult, but a good win down here against them. Yeah,
it was. You know, I think at the time Inverness were on a good run. We were at the start, we were trying to get back on track, and it was a good game that night. You know, it could have been a lot more goals for ourselves. Inverness would have said the same, they had a few opportunities, but I think since then our team has been dramatically changed. They've brought in a lot of players have left the club, so yeah, we'll see how they fare tomorrow. Certainly the game up there again was kind of similar players to the first game, but like I say, I think tomorrow will be a lot different. We've brought in a lot of new faces to the club. And
of course it's 3 home games in the bounce coming up now, you know, and we talk about the home form and how much it's picked up and how well the team have been doing, but it's a real chance to just keep on pushing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all we look at, Gareth. You know, I think we're unbeaten in 9 at home, which is very good, especially since the start of the season. But it's one game at a time, you know. It's another tough game, another tough championship game. Inverness are in points. We want to keep pushing. We want to keep the unbeaten run going. So it's going to make us a great game. But whatever happens will happen. But we just want to try and continue the run of form we're on.
And a personal note for you as well. Your 100th game tomorrow. It's a moment that you'll be pleased with.
Yeah, to get 100 games in your first job is incredible. You know, especially the modern day. Society, managers getting the tic-tac, so no, listen, I'm pleased, but listen, you don't get to that without your staff and your players, and I've got to give a lot of credit to players that were here, players that are now here, and players that are still here. So like I say, I owe a lot of thanks to a lot of people. They've got me to this position, and it'll be a great occasion tomorrow, but again, it's not about me, it's about my team, and all it's about them to go and perform, and hopefully we can get another positive result.
And you know, it's always a case of looking on to just the next game, but when you look at the run that we are on, and obviously we keep on mentioning it, but a chance to improve that.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's 16 I think at the moment. We want to make it 17, 18, 19. So listen, that's all we're focused on. You know, we're focused on the next game. We want to keep the run going. Everybody's determined to do that. But again, we'll give respect to Inverness. But we don't look too much into that. You know, we look at ourselves, how we can hurt them, where they could potentially hurt us, and then that's where we try and nullify that area, and hopefully at our end get on the better side of Inverness and then hopefully get a few goals.
And with a game coming up so quick after the Inverness game, you know, how are you structuring this period of time, especially with the 2 games just recently as well?
It's mostly just recover. You know, it's not really much training. I think at this time of the season, everybody's going to be as fit as they'll ever be, with the amount of games we've played and the amount of training sessions we've had. So it's really a case of just managing our minutes and manage our training load and try and get through the day-to-day training schedule, see where we are, pick a team to hopefully win a game of football, and then get back to the normal week-to-week routine as it has been in previous weeks to months.
And just in terms of the team selection for tomorrow anyway, we obviously saw Ian Wilson come off early on Tuesday night, and there was a few other changes. How are we shaping up ahead of these next 2 games? Yeah,
the squad will be a little smaller than it's been for the last 3.5 months, that's for sure. You know, the scan results came back for sure. I don't think it's looking great. Potentially could be season's over, but we'll be optimistic. Hopefully it's sooner than that, but it's not looking great for him. It's a shame because he's been a real influence in the team since he's came in. Been outstanding. His level of consistency has been up there, really good level of that. So we're all gutted for Ian, but we'll all rally around him. There's 1 or 2 others as well, but yeah, obviously Ian's the main one that, like I say, it looks as if it's got to be long term rather than the short term.